Man hid secret along 16 miles of road every day, then woman sees it. Every day, Bigler went to work at the New Hampshire Dunkin Donuts, where he got to know a few of the shop's regular customers, even though he was always a fairly quiet employee. In that time, nobody knew what else he was doing along 16 miles of road in a wooded area until one of his customers noticed something amiss when coming home from work. Bigler never bothered anyone. He was always on time for work and was considered one of the store's most reliable and hard-working employees. However, on his way to and from work every day, there was something else he was consistent about, which left Joanna Griffiths in complete shock when she discovered what had been going on. He, knows my coffee, he knows everybody's coffee. You just walk in and he's so personable and he's so kind, Griffiths said, according to KFOR. However, his customers had no clue that when he left the coffee shop, his work was far from over. The concerned woman explained that she got her coffee last week at 7:30 in the morning, the same time she always does, before having to go to work later that afternoon. When she was en route to her job, she saw Bigler walking and found it strange, but she didn't stop. At about 10:45 p.m., Griffiths was heading home from work and swung by the Big Apple gas station to fill up. She saw Bigler there, making it a third time in the same day, so she asked if he needed a ride home. He politely declined, stating he worked another 3+ hours closing, she explained in a social media post. As she drove home, she realized he had worked 2 separate jobs that day and every day, starting before 7 a.m. and going late into the night. He walked to and from each one, which were 8 miles apart, not counting where his house is. The moral of the story is this: if you are an able-bodied person, there is a job out there for you. No matter what the job may be, she wrote. This man walks 16 miles every day between both his jobs, making minimum wage at both. Her post went viral with over 20,000 shares when something incredible happened. The minimum wage in New Hampshire is $7.25/hour, which is what Bigler gets paid at each of his jobs. Impressed by his work ethic and never once taking any handouts to get by for himself and his son, the hard-working father was offered several better-paying jobs, as well as a new car to get there by a local car dealership. Bigler couldn't believe that so many strangers offered to help, since he feels that he's just been doing what anyone who wants to better their life should, even if it means walking and working 20-21-hour shifts like he does. There are jobs everywhere, you just have to look, Bigler said. I mean, if it's a problem with someone not having a vehicle, I walk 8 miles. There are hundreds of thousands of people on welfare whose excuses are invalid because of Bigler's example. It's not a problem of jobs not being available, it's an entitlement and work ethic issue, by people who think they are above certain positions and pay. They would rather leech off of other people's hard work.